Hi, and welcome to Brookdale Newsmakers, your source for what's happening on our campus and in your community. I'm Jess Alaimo. Joining us today is Richard Pfeffer, Director of Student Affairs and Support Services. Thanks for joining us today, Richard.
Oh, thanks so much for having me, Jess.
It's a pleasure having you today. I just want to ask you, Student Affairs and Support Services, what exactly does that entail?
It's quite a title, isn't it? It covers a lot of ground, but I think the most fundamentally important thing about the role are the kinds of support services that Brookdale offers to the students.
And that's terrific, because obviously you need help. You are the go-to guy, yes?
I guess so. With a lot of go-to people at Brookdale, though.
So you deal with a few ranges of things, right? You deal with academic and student development? Yes?
Yeah, absolutely. We kind of divide the sports services into two different areas. The academic ones are the ones I think a lot of people focus on most, and they're kind of important. And there's quite a range. I mean, starting with you getting to do this TV show.
Yes.
You know, it's a kind of opportunity that Brookdale offers that isn't available everywhere. We have learning assistants throughout all of the different areas in the college, a group of professionals who are schooled in their subject areas to help students, not tutors, but to help students learn how to study better, to identify issues that they may be having in why they're not doing well in an exam or something like that.
And I can attest firsthand that the services really are there to help you, and it's wonderful. It's a wonderful program. So if we ever need to use these programs, what are the steps that we could go about to use them?
Well, my office is always kind of a contact for a lot of different areas, but in each of the areas, for the learning assistants, for instance, in each area, there are learning assistants positioned, and you just need to walk outside and say, you know, I'm really struggling a little bit. And I think that's the biggest difficulty for students sometimes, to admit that they're having a problem. In your subject area, talk to your teachers to find out the kinds of things. If you're in a communications media program, if you didn't talk to your teachers to understand that the Brookdale Network or WBJB 90.5 The Night, our radio station, is an extraordinary resource for the county, for the community, but mostly it's designed to help our students learn the field.
And what student development? What do you do for that?
It's another whole range of services that we offer. Experiential learning, it's another one, like Student Affairs and Support Services. What does that mean? Well, it's an office that's devoted to volunteer opportunities, to service learning, to co-ops and experiential learning, so that students can get a job similar to what you're doing, to learn if they want to be an accountant, if they want to be an attorney, to work in an office, so they can get a feel for something like that. Our student life and activities, we have almost 40 different clubs and organizations, and a lot of them are connected to the major, so we do kind of co-curricular learning. It's really a tremendous opportunity. So
basically the student body needs to know that help is there, and if there are any questions, the answers are there. Right?
Absolutely. They can talk to almost anybody on campus. I think of Disney, where they say, you know, Walt Disney, they say, ask anybody and they'll know the answer. I kind of feel a little bit like that about Brookdale. If you talk to, you know, any of the staff people, the teachers, the support people, they just know their way around and will point you in the right directions. And
of course, you will point us in the right direction, yes?
Oh, absolutely.
You are the guy. Awesome. And you also have to do with clubs and sports a little bit, right?
Yep. Our athletics program, we've national champs in softball 2 times in the past 5 years. We've been regional champs in a lot of sports. So we have a tremendous program in athletics. Our clubs, like I said before, are just amazing. And they range from fun kinds of clubs, an equestrian club or an outdoors club, to ones that are focused on the major, a criminal justice club.
Well, thank you very much for joining us, Richard. It's been a pleasure.
I've loved it,
Thank you
Jess.
so much.
Thank you so much.
This is very important. And thank you for joining us today on Brookdale Newsmakers. For more information, visit us at brookdalecc.edu. I'm Jess Alaimo, wishing you a great week. See you next time here on Brookdale Newsmakers.